I think my stream is functional. We're just gonna hold it while they start. We're gonna hold it on the draft while stream. So pro draft, and we can just sit on the screen. You guys can figure it out. Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't
I'll
watch
boot
the
it
draft
up.
at all, so I have no familiarity with what's going on.
Um,
Don't message me to send you the link to stream when I'm on stream. You can message Dan for that, Frosty, or whoever's pinging me.
yeah,
Should
I
also
can.
be LinkedIn announcements.
Yes, I did put it in
Yeah.
announcements.
Oh, D Drew's their sub?
Yes, Deidre's subbing in for chilling.
Mm-hmm.
Did they go to council for that? I don't remember.
They did.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember. Okay, cool. Not bad. Cool. Okay. Well, I haven't listened to Big Band yet, so that's cool.
That just goes to show you're nothing but a whiskey
Double
delta.
AP solos, that's the new hotness. AR is already on. Caitlyn Zyrabot. Over Caitlyn.
Impure fools.
I guess he didn't play much Lux.
No.
We were talking about it before you came in here, but what's the Varus tech recently? Is it on hit or lethality? We were saying maybe it's a crown plus Muramana build. Does anybody know?
Should be lethality. Excuse me. Should be lethality, especially with that team comp, I think.
Are we just
It's
watching on
already up,
Twitch
right?
today?
It's on Twitch.
I
Okay.
believe so. Because I left because I want to troubleshoot why my frame rate is non-existent.
I can stream it on here, but I'm not a great spectator. So
You just let it go. Just let it
Just let it
automate it.
go.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you, much.
Thanks, James. Let's see. Adam, are you on your work computer?
No, I'm on my iPad. Why? What's up?
You just sound clearer than usual.
Oh, because sometimes I come on my phone when I'm like,
Half a robot.
yeah, half a robot, yeah. But I'm always here for the BTL this season. I'm fully committed.
And generally speaking, even post nerfs, like if it is lethality, Varus still Eclipse. It's like,
yeah. Funnily
Alright,
enough, I was gonna say on Lolalytics, his highest win rate is Shattered Crown. Everything else is below 50%, but we'll see.
We've got 14k for the Bs right now in the prediction. And 7k for AR.
Holy shit, I haven't seen Viego played ever in BTL because I missed last season.
Face just dumping 5k onto AR.
I'm hyped for Viego Kindred. Far more exciting than a J4 Zinzao. This will be a good one.
Mm-hmm. Kindred could be good.
Yeah, can
How's
Kindred
the-
stop Viego ults and things of that nature?
How's the Malphite Vladimir matchup nowadays?
It'd be fairly, like, Malphite can, like, poke him out early, but overall, it's pretty straightforward scaling, I feel like, for Vlad.
I think it's a free lane for Vlad.
I also like that Vlad can dodge out of Malf, engage mid to late game, and he can still dive onto the backline like he wants to. The only issue we'd run into there is if Kindred's on top of them to ult, but he theoretically should be able to get on top of this immobile backline through Malphite if they engage onto him. But
God, fuck. Okay. I don't think there's much like synergy going on in B's comp. Kind of everywhere. I'm not really sure what they're trying to do even with this comp. Like you really don't want to play the front to back game. I think the other team
I feel like
pretty cracked.
they've got a solid pick comp, and they can kite back reasonably. Zone with Kindred ult and Zyra ult, but
Yeah. I mean, I think Kindred's not a bad pick. It'll, yeah, potentially stop all the Viego stuff and like the big AoE clusterfuck. I don't think that's a bad pick necessarily, but I don't really get the Malphite in this comp, I guess. I mean, Varus Victor is a backline that they want to go on. I just don't know if he has any like real follow up if he tries to go on them.
no, I agree.
This seems
Really
like
doesn't.
Yeah, this seems like a comp you got to snowball like real fast, real early, win your lanes, and then run through this game before they have the chance to have Vladimir online and all that stuff.
Yeah, that or they're looking for mid to late to Zyra Syndra just one shot people in Fog of War and make plays off of that.
Yeah. Hard to do,
Yeah.
but I don't know. It's winnable for both teams.
Is Don't Tell the Boys
Nikolai.
Yeah.
So we got overall right now 58% going for the Bees to 42% in favor of AR in chat.
I have a big bias towards the Bees, so like I don't know anybody, so. And they had a good game last time. Maybe they were experimenting.
Yeah. I mean, testing it out.
And you can only let Vito Burrito do so good.
Yeah, I mean, he drew the Vayne ban immediately, so
Yeah.
no surprises there.
Does Nikolai play Corky?
He's played it a bit, but Corky's also being played top lane
Mm.
and pro play at the very least, so it's very likely that you're gonna get the double the flex on that one. So
Wait, what Corky top lane build? Is it the poke one or is it the standard AD?
I don't know off the top of my head because
Doesn't really matter. You can go either.
yeah.
I mean, if I was playing Corky top lane in this comp, I'd probably just go the poke one with Varus and Victor.
It's interesting. I have actually never seen Corky top. That sounds cool though.
It's a good matchup.
Unsealed spellbook on Vlad, so that's.
Are we good on the broadcast? You can see the game.
Yes.
Yeah.
We can see the game. Sweet. There goes the business.
Yep.
Cool.
Keeping with the theme and people responding back with their own buzz.
Fuck. I don't know. I'm coughing so much. I know I was coughing so much yesterday, the day before.
Hmm.
But I feel like I'm over.
Oh no.
Everybody's posting.
Yeah. Line of
Nobody's
scrimmage.
flashing in level 1 to run it down. I'm sad.
No coin flips.
I do like the red theme that AR is going for with their skins.
True. Wait. Is it?
I'd never
the
seen that Malf promo.
Do we have a pentakill Viego as well?
No.
There are a
No.
couple of like interesting rune choices here that like you don't really see on some of these. For instance, we have Electrocute on Zyra. I think it's fine, but usually Comet's the preferred choice on Zyra, especially with Caitlyn. You can poke for forever away, so going a really burst heavy Zyra. Not only that, you have on the other side you've got Fire Knight with Dark Harvest, which is also kind of weird. I mean, he's definitely going lethality now, but
Yeah.
I would expect a Comet, especially in a lane against like Zyra Caitlyn. Not the worst thing in the world. Like,
How do you feel about the Airy Victor versus the First Strike?
versus PR and First Strike, because PR and First
Yeah.
Strike I think are both fine. Recently I've been running a lot of First Strike Victor, but I think Aries fine. Aries, I mean, it's best for lane probably. It's less snowbally than First Strike, but if you really want to like shit on somebody in lane.
That quality Malphite skin.
Oh, the trustworthy Shamrock Malphite.
Shamrock.
Looks like radioactive in the Malphite.
You mean Malphite Chroma?
Nice mossy rock.
Mossy rock.
I think this game is honestly B gang trying to show that they have some versatility.
Mm-hmm.
They played the main top in the first game, make a hard pivot to the Malphite top, trying to show they can do different things.
Ooh, this invade.
Caribou on an aggressive 1v1 invade.
Oh my goodness. Flash for it. Go for it.
Tag on him. He's surely dead.
Yep.
Yeah, got him.
Nice
First blood to Caribou.
Yeah.
Was there a ward there that signified, or did he just go invade?
I mean, they knew where he started
You just met him.
based on time.
You went
timers
Red
and-
Wolves, Gromp up there.
Hmm.
They had Malphite show early using corrupting pot stacks to get another fire open him, but I mean, it was just a solo.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oof.
big chunk onto Blazon.
And Bot's got to push to help him secure Scuttle so he gets his first mark.
This is a refined team, or at least the beginning portion of this is pretty nice.
Yeah, I mean, B gang. The thing that really sets B gang apart is they've been playing together as like a little unit. I mean, except for this team, I guess, but playing together as a little unit for quite a while now. So they're definitely the most in practice of all the teams. Like,
Caribou could kill Victor here.
yeah.
Ooh, oh my
Force the
god.
flash, and
That's pretty unfortunate. That might.
Diego's got this. Diego's nope, the stun.
That's pretty unfortunate. That lead that was pretty clear for Kindred is all but evaporated. And Viego gets to just keep on farming, keep on chugging along, get these marks on Kindred.
Looks like she's gonna get a second mark as she goes for the Scuttle top side.
Is that a visual bug? Because like,
Yeah, because she had her bot side Scuttle and then it marked Grump, so I assume it's a visual bug.
I'm confused by that, but yeah, I don't know.
Check it. Oh god, game work with me here.
Well, Caitlyn Zyra is definitely feeling decent with this lane state right now. They're up a lot of pots. 3 pots on the Caitlyn. Bears has earned all of his pots already. Got a lot of shoves on the bot side. Mid-wave shoving as well.
I don't think it was a visual bug because I just highlighted the crab on the stream and it showed that it was marked. It had the debuff on it. But ignoring it anyway and go on top for Vlad.
Oh, now look at the double mark there. What the heck? I think the mark just... See, that mark just spawned, though. I feel like it is... I don't know.
yeah, it might be a
Maybe the
visual
debuff.
bug.
I mean, the crab spawning is definitely marked now, since both marks are on the crab, so... Weird. Whatever. Kindred's gonna get it. I feel very happy with that mark.
That's 2 so far.
I believe it is.
A lot more tempered aggression now, but Caribou's still on the aggressive invade, denying D-Drew as much of the jungle as possible.
This is a fairly even game besides top, but I would even say like a little lead for Malphite's not that huge of a deal.
Yeah.
I mean, it's catching the wave right now,
Yeah,
too.
and it's to be expected that this game would be so slow right now. Like, none of these champions have hit the point in the game where, they want to be, like, making an impact. Like, Malphite just hit 6. Vladimir takes time to get to that point. Same for Victor. There's a lot of champions here that really want this game to progress a little bit to make game really clean. Oh, the turn on Zyra. She's gonna go down.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
Oh, that backfired on them very badly. Kill Oda Bears too.
And they chose that fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they were hoping that the timers were going to be desynced.
Yeah, they were off sync there though. I mean, that snare, if that snare was comboed with a trap combo from Caitlyn, that could have chunked the knowledge pretty hard. But Caitlyn's kind of just farming creeps. Zyra decided to stop the back and put herself in harm's way doing it.
And even if it doesn't, you know, chunk him, it at least stops them from hooking the Zyra
Yeah.
and bursting her down.
Looking comments.
I think one of the biggest surprises of week 1 was the AR bot lane. We've known for a while that Barry Allen is pretty cracked, but Fire Knight really came into his own in week 1, so...
Is this another dead Zyra?
Speaking of Fire Knight, big chunk on the combo. She's not dead yet, but it's looking dire for her.
Could be able to chase it, yeah.
Yep.
Good night.
Oof.
Dragon for 1, 600 gold lead for AR, but they're down 1 dragon.
Caribou here, dueling Yiju. Once again, we've seen this before. Let's see if this has
I don't think this is a win.
Yiju ult, Caribou has his ult though. And now it's just gonna be a stun on Syndra. Barry Allen for the
Ooh,
flash.
nice flash.
Nice flash.
From both parts. Barry Allen forcing the flash out of Don't Tell the Boys.
Yeah. Barry Allen's flash is important, but he is Nautilus. He can spider not away. As Speaking, I'm sure is very aware, considering they have Flickerbeard on their team. But their mid laner's flash on B game could prove to be pretty fatal, depending on how this game evolves. If Nautilus ever gets a real timer off or anything like that, it could be pretty bad for him. Especially since 6 is on the horizon.
And there it is.
Ooh, the TP invested by Syndra. I would heavily consider. Oh,
Oh, there it goes.
Engage.
Yep.
And it's gonna be a little bit of a bot diff. The snare goes down, followed by
Oh,
another.
God, yeah.
Oh, and she's dead.
Another one.
Flash for it.
Not sure if he needed to do that.
He wanted to kill for
he
himself,
really wanted
not
to
on
kill
the
for
ignite.
himself. Not to the ignite, but you know what?
Mm-hmm.
You can't argue with the money in his pocket. So.
For sure.
Looking like a little bit
Now
of
you've
bot
got a
diff this
squishy
game.
immobile bot lane. That is, yeah.
Yeah.
Getting run over by a poke, engage.
I mean, and it's dangerous too because the Nautilus can roam mid, and the mid laner is going to be playing pretty scared considering he has no flash. So
Varus can farm safely with Q.
yeah, Barry Allen could reset here and go straight mid. If they can sync it with Diego, who will have his ult up, it could be a dead Syndra too, and that could really snowball.
Yeah, with the flash down from the earlier play.
He's gonna go bot though, potentially pick up the wave.
That's a completed Duskblade at 10 minutes for Varus.
Ooh.
They're really keeping the momentum up from last game against EXO.
Big highlight on Fire Knight to be able to capitalize on Barry Allen's hook there.
That's what the lane does. Got CC up the wazoo.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna get this many Dark Harvest props, maybe it is the win.
Yeah, resets on kills, man.
Yeah, I mean, look at Blazon just poke the crap out of Syndra. Nikolai's really struggling in the mid lane, and with no flash, he's just gonna be forced to see a lot of creep here. Oh, the combo invested, but they don't get buried.
Oh no, nothing.
Can't imagine that was just for plates.
Oh, Caribou scouted. Oh, he's in a bad spot.
Oh,
He's gonna go over the
no.
wall. Getting comboed. He doesn't ult
get
because
follow.
it's not even up yet. And that's just a freebie.
James, hit plus on your stream.
My stream? I'm not behind?
No, James is.
Oh.
Where's my timer? Oh, yeah.
AR off to a pretty commanding lead. 11:30 off the clock, and it's a 2.2k lead for AR.
Needs to be better now.
What's been the highest lead we've seen so far in the game? Not sure. I mean, this isn't.
Ooh.
I think it's 8K.
8k at like 11 minutes or something?
Not
I guess
11
highest,
minutes,
like,
like-
game lead. Maybe like 15 minute lead. I don't know.
Wired
I'd
is
say
saying 2, maybe?
2.5 PK.
Yeah.
At least in a tournament game. Scrims
Oh
different.
no. Goodbye. Oh? Still a
Nope.
goodbye.
Nice. Big chunk. This bot lane is really just trying to run away to this game. Varus is going to be hitting very, very hard. Didn't even want to invest in the survivability or anything, just went straight Dustblade. So this Varus is going to be slapping fools. Which means very bad things for B game, considering there's a Viego to combo off of it, and a ton of supplemental damage. And if you're going to have to build against Varus, and you're going to have to build armor, then what about the Victor and the Vladimir? There are no slouches when it comes to like pure magic damage coming out.
Rift Herald summon down bot lane, trying to get some gold back with the plate money.
This Malphite's put in a really weird scenario now. Like, the 280 threats are Omega.
Oh no.
Are Omega fed.
Goodbye, Rito, burrito. Maybe?
Ooh, looking for the turn.
Okay.
Ooh,
Nice.
Really
Wow.
big turn.
User's down.
Vladimir's here though.
Yeah, Vladimir would
really
get a single
wants
kill
this.
probably.
He's gonna get it. But is he trapped now with no flash?
no
Looks like
pool
he's
either.
trapped. He doesn't really have much. He can't one-shot power forward.
Yep,
Okay.
no ulti. They're going for it.
Oh, can he get
He has
plant?
red.
No, he gets chunked.
Nope.
Yeah.
That was really big. The
Tragedy.
shutdown on Varus remains, but the one on Viego is gone.
Collected by the kindred, so
Yeah, that's a lot of gold. Oh, and is it another?
Oh
Gets the
no!
flash out. Huge.
stuck
chunk.
on a ward.
Oof.
Victor's
That's
here with
intimidating.
Crown.
Yep.
So for those unfamiliar, so just myself, what does Crown do?
It's like a.
Alistar ulti.
Shield. Yeah, shield.
On the first instance
Yeah,
of
first-
enemy champion damage, you receive 75% less damage.
Yeah, it's more like Malphite
75%
passive,
reduction.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Isn't it
Just
for like
without
1.5
the
seconds?
control shield. It's for 2, it's like 1.5 or 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes you a tanky little boy. Cannot be bursted.
Just
Also
double
cheap
check.
as fuck.
Hella cheap.
I think the Malphite really pulled through on that last fight. He kited it out and waited for everybody to get there before he pulled the trigger on the ulti. And that allowed everybody else to collapse on it. He survived for so damn long. When we thought he was dead to rights.
Yep. But Astrobis does get the dragon in the end.
Mm-hmm.
This next fight will be pretty impactful. I think Nikolai needs back soon to get his mythic. But he only has 400 gold in his pocket, so it's gonna be a bitch. Because everybody else in this game that isn't a support is already completed and sitting on mythic. It's honestly a big deal for Syndra.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
That's unexpected that they got the tower and it almost evens up the score for gold.
Power bought a dagger here. I guess he's going boots. What do you think this Caitlyn's gonna build second? Collector? I'd be really surprised.
Just her, probably collector or
Against this comp, it is collector, right? That's what I would do. I think
Wits End,
RC
screw
would-
it.
Yeah, I think any Zeal item would be a mistake here.
Yeah, you want a little extra and I don't think LBR is the correct play.
And is gonna get
Oh, no.
defeated. Big stun on Syndra, but she gets knocked up. Sluckerbeard looks caught too. He's gonna go down.
Oh
Viego.
no.
Doing Viego things.
Viego's where he needs to be, even after he got invaded and killed at his red. Turning it around pretty heavily. And he's also, did I hear back in Champs like that he's subbing this game?
Yes.
Sir. Yeah, in the end, I'm just a little confused with the comp, you know, like, I said it in Champs League, but I'm just a little confused, like, the direction of B-Gang's comp. They blind picked Malphite, which is kind of weird. I mean, they needed engage, I guess, so, like, they picked Zyra really early in this draft, right? Like, they picked it R2, R3, or B2, B2, no, B3, something like that, right? What was the first pick? I didn't even know. Oh, no, the first pick was Caitlyn. Then they followed it up with Syndra Zyra. Put themselves in, like, a weird spot, and then ended up with a Kindred. So it's, like, all in Malphite to, like, hard engage. But that's the only thing he really can do. I don't know if this team really has a follow-up for it. I also don't know, like, which lane they were going to be playing for or anything like that. But they didn't really, like, play for their bot side, which looks like it should be their strong side. But their bot side has fallen and crumbled, and now it looks pretty bad. It's honestly all on Kindred and Malphite to, like, Malphite has to buy a lot of time, and Kindred has to have the ult of Dreams against a comp that has so much burst damage top forward, and resets off that burst damage. Oh. Dude, maybe going in a little early, gets chunked, but Power Core steps up, knocks up his friend, and still gets hit. Barry Allen leaves it. He goes down. Caribou's sitting in his ult. Isn't down just yet. He's gonna try to time it out. He gets out scot-free. Looks like it might be a free pick, but with the dragon up, is it really free? They'll still at least have pivot and mid lane shove. Dragon, how long until dragon's up? How much timer? I don't know.
30
seconds.
30
it's
seconds.
Bottom right.
Is it bottom right? Objective timers? Alright.
Bottom right. If it's a gray and if it's a
yeah,
it's a gray thing, it's 40.
It's like if it's gray, it's more than 15, right?
No, if it's gray, it's less than a minute, and if it's gold, it's 10 seconds.
Whoa. Today I learned.
What a dangerous position to be in for the beast.
We got only ults are Vlad and Malphite at this point. So I think in terms of team fight,
Varus ult is almost up though, so
yeah.
If I were Vlad, I'd like what he's doing right now, I would keep a flank position. Get enough space to where if this Malphite commits, then you go straight on the Caitlyn Zyra backline.
We still got flash exhaust too,
Yeah,
so he can get.
Yeah, he can make miracles happen here.
Actually push mid prio right now, so he's has the guarantee back flank.
Yeah.
Syndra's moving to get that wave shoving.
I mean, with mid-wave balance though, there's nothing B gang is losing.
Blue's fine. Yeah.
I feel by just
That pink ward getting some value right there, making sure that they see the Vladimir coming.
Oh, the ult on backline. Fire Knight is dead. Juju kills the Kindred. Oh, it's gonna be a sweep for AR maybe.
Viego too good.
No, B gang.
Caribou didn't get the ult off, so he just died to Viego straight up.
He didn't have ult.
Oh,
All ult came up except for his before that fight.
Oh no.
Which makes their hard committal more interesting. Like he threw himself back there with no ult into a Viego.
In there then. Surprised he did that then. No ult. Would have at least played like a little bit of a backline role. Yeah, this comp is like a Viego's dream. So much damage, mixed damage when your Varus is this fed all over. You have lockdown with Nocturne, and easy engage with Nocturne, and you just get to sit there and wait for everyone to get low and start chaining.
Nocturne, you mean Nautilus?
Oh, Nautilus, yeah, my bad. you're in the chat with me. I just think Nocturne and Evelyn. I replace every champion whose name starts with N with Nocturne now when you're in chat with me.
Good. I like the impact I'm having on people. I just think the commitment in the last fight, thinking back on it, is a little interesting. Committing that hard onto lethality Varus, because like obviously he's strong and is going to be impactful in these fights, but it feels like your more consistent and sustained damage are going to be your Vlad, your Viego, your Victor, and so blowing up the guy who's trying to poke you out before the fight.
Blowing up 2 unsuspecting members, or 1, and almost blowing up the Viego. That's pretty big. Do you think they're just gonna cheese the Baron out?
I don't think they can, right?
Yeah, they don't really have the items on Caitlyn.
They do have items on Kindred, though.
Kindred, yeah. Guess they just don't feel confident cheesing it out and taking the 5v4 while Baron is barraging them. Instead, we'll go for the stack. Try for the Victor pick, not gonna get it.
How many stacks does this Kindred have? She's got 4.
4 stack.
Is that what gives her first attack range increase?
Yeah, pretty big.
I feel that's her first kind of big break point.
She has 7 of the 8 kills on her team right now. In a way, I guess it's
That
even
sounds
more
like
puzzling.
Caribou.
Yeah, it's even more puzzling why he threw himself in there then, I guess, if he has so many kills.
Him looks pretty interesting, low key.
Yeah, he'll have big skill stuff. What's up?
Right? Rito Burrito's so smart. He's so good at fucking, so good at top lane and like patience, you know. So the Nautilus was clearly caught out, but he was just holding his R until somebody else came, so he could get the double R and like force an extra summoner. Like what a big brain guy. Agreed?
It's exhausted, so the spellbook can cycle.
You taking notes over there, Mayo?
I mean I am. He's very patient.
Oh, power core looks very Oh, has to flash out.
Oh, that's a
Very nice flash.
I gotta watch the Discord stream because Twitch is behind. Let me get on level.
Wait, did you practice with our team, Mayo?
No, I went to go take a shit, and then I came back and everybody was like having. We didn't have our captain. What were we supposed to practice? Shitting
Without
ourselves?
him. Learn how to play without him.
That sounds terrible. I've literally
They're
needed.
They're scared.
Yeah,
Brian, they're scared without you.
Yeah, I need Venus Brian to hold my hand every game I ever play for the rest of my life. Agreed?
If only. Well, I could mind control you.
Yeah.
I don't think you want to have access to that brain.
Wait, what do you
shot call for them?
Microchip in your head.
I have the best brain.
I bet you in real life, Mayo.
Every night when you go to sleep.
Wait.
Every night when you go to sleep, every 5 minutes, I'm just gonna subliminally send you a message that just says TP to the pink word. And you keep doing it over and over.
Nah. Look. If I TP'd at that point, right, we would have just lost the game, you know? Yeah. We've just been too strong. It would have been too good of a fight. Just
Really in the pack here. Rito Burrito looking like he might want to pick. But he doesn't have flash just yet.
Sure, I feel B's got only defensive wards right now, whereas AR's got all of their wards around Dragon and ready to take it.
Oh, he gets it flashed out. Gets turned on. Caribou has
No,
to flash too, and this
that's
could
it.
be disaster. The Nautilus does. Oh, the Vlad goes back like insta kills.
But there's
the
a tower
Nautilus.
there. Ooh.
Kindred ult goes
Okay.
down, but
Nice.
they're trapped under tower. Viego looking around.
I know they want to do anything crazy
Yeah,
here.
he's gonna shove the wave and go to the dragon.
Yeah.
The gold lane isn't crazy enough for them to go for like wild plays, I don't think. I think the game's too close for them to do anything crazy.
I mean, if I
He's
was,
not getting chunked. He's not goes down to Caribou with his solo system. Caribou trying to get
That's not
much
great.
more. Can't get Fire Knight. It's close.
Getting kind of wild.
1 for 1
But-
though. But one jungler's dead and one is alive.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I don't know if that's worth when they can just turn and take Dragon anyway.
So who scales here? I feel like it's AR, isn't it?
Surely, yeah.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
much damage.
Yeah. I mean, Vlad also scales to the moon, but
Yeah. I mean,
Vlad and Victor, a lot of scaling.
yeah. Their comp just has a lot of synergy. Like, they have lots of damage for Viego to pop off. They have Nautilus to set up stuff. I mean, Vladimir on flanks, pretty dangerous.
James, can you hit X
Yeah.
real quick?
I'm in bot lane though. B has
Just
a scaling
X.
advantage.
Just
for
the key X.
I mean, they do, but it's gonna take them a long time. She also
Yeah.
got rapid fire, by the way. We were talking about collector, IE or something. She
Oh.
ended up opting for the rapid fire.
Alright, you can change it back.
Bizarro just does a billion damage for no reason.
Yeah, I mean, this Varus is gonna have a lot of value in a lot of fights when he gets spam from backline. Like,
Yeah.
it's gonna be strong, and Kalen's not gonna outscale him for quite a while. So if they even get that far.
Right. By the way, are we scrimming after this game, or am I going to sleep? Do you know? Have you decided?
I don't know about screaming because I don't know if Kyo can anymore. But we can play games, practice games.
Nice.
Worms okay say they needed a Vex support for the full V team.
Oh wow, dude, League of Legends has too many champions. It's actually possible. Crazy.
Burrito ult
Oh,
Drew. He gets
no.
stunned by the Syndra, ulted by the Syndra. He goes. He doesn't go down.
Oh,
That's impressive that he
He
survives.
praised himself for Varus.
That's half
This
an
Vladimir's
HP.
gonna do so much work.
Ooh.
I don't like. Is that what Kindred needs to be doing? Is just suiciding into the back lane? Am I crazy? Like the.
I mean,
I don't think it's
No.
bad. I think it's fine.
yeah.
I think it's
but,
fine.
Well, but the thing is, he has all the power. So if he goes down, it's doomed. You know what I mean? Like, look, he has
Yeah,
9
but if-
out of 10 kills.
Yeah, but
He's
if you
trying
play
to
front to
solo
back,
carry, I mean, it is what it
Yeah.
is. I mean, I
You play-
agree. They're in a really bad spot, right? Like,
yeah,
you're trying to say if they played front to back, like they're doomed anyway, right? Like they're-
exactly. Vladimir specifically. Yeah.
With the resets, yeah. I mean, I think they lose in the front to back, and I also think they lose in trying to dive because they don't really have real dive, right? It's just not fight. Plus, your Uber fed Kindred, who probably wants the back line, honestly, but
Yeah.
can't. So I don't know. It's just a pretty bad spot for BJ.
Yeah.
And I hate to say, to win, they have to get extremely lucky and hope that everybody on AR is like on their dive at the same exact moment. But like, kind of, it's really hard to do anything. And now the stopwatch is in from Victor. It's gonna be.
When you think about it,
game.
when a team in BTL is ahead, there's no way that 4 or 5 of their players just make critical mistakes all at the same time in a fight
Alright,
around
yeah.
Dragon. Yeah,
Said
that's
4
not
or
possible.
5. Let's just keep
Yeah,
it 4, alright?
just 4. It's like, wait, what about that rocket? What do you mean?
Hello?
No, I'm kidding.
This game's looking pretty disastrous for B.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, in terms of gold, it's not, that bad. It's 5k, which is, like, heavy, but not, like, the worst. If they get Infernal Soul for AR, that makes it a good deal tougher. Yeah, I don't know. If AR isn't aggressive enough in closing out and they let B scale, it's possible.
Oh,
he missed
goodbye.
the W. No, he missed the W. He had W
I'm
the
not
wrong
really
way.
sure that was like necessary with Vladimir right here, but
Yeah. Style
Sure.
points. But that pick is also kind of meaningless. Dragon's, I'm pretty sure he's going to be up in time for Dragon, no?
Don't tell
I mean,
the
I guess
boys
they
to use
can-
the splash either, so that was Viego flash for
Yeah.
the kill.
And he's the jungler, and this is a critical objective, yeah. So I'd say the worth is questionable.
Yeah. My thought looking at the next dragon is that clearly AR has got the momentum, and with this poke Varus, like B shouldn't be able to approach this dragon without getting chunked to high hell by Varus arrows.
Okay.
honestly, if the gold was even at this point, I'd still say it's really hard for B. Not really
Yeah.
what you're supposed to do in this moment with their comp.
One chunk from the Varus puts Caitlyn at half HP.
Yeah.
Oh no.
This Caitlin's pretty much relevant in this
might
game.
not even get
Oh
a
my.
before he dies yet. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't even finish dropping
Not
to the
great.
ground.
Oh, 3
Yeah, exactly. He was still mid knockup.
Goodness.
Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah,
That
that's
was just
pretty bad.
rude.
Yeah, that
Yeah, that's
Victor
pretty
didn't even
bad.
hit ult on him. he just died.
Okay.
That,
Well, they
that's
could
not
just-
much of a win for
No, this does look rough.
That's Infernal Soul. How much is this Varus
So
gonna
it's
hit for now?
inhibit these. You,
Yeah.
They can't. And
I think with just having gold on Kindred, it really is hard. Their spot's tough. You want to have gold on maybe Singe or Cade. But from this position, yeah.
everyone
That's
knows
rough.
like Caribou will always take those kills.
True. Yeah, no, it's just because they're so far behind. If it was like Caitlyn with 9 kills, or really just Sindra with 9 kills, so you have the option to maybe get a pick and just blow somebody up. But with it being Kindred, yeah, she has to either die for assassinations 1-for-1, or like being fed in front to backing it. The strength of the other team's gonna offset the Caribou strength, so it's not great.
Goodbye, Caribou.
Oh no! Oh,
again.
Seen this song and dance before.
Yeah. Vision's important, I guess.
We popped a scanner, like right when he came off. Good. Cool.
Oh.
That's I think that's game
Okay.
voice.
Yeah, looks like we might be calling it here.
Oh,
Oh, my fight's here.
Get every on. Nope.
Come on.
He goes up. He can't even get him.
Nope.
Oh.
No.
Oh. Huh. Viego stealing my fight. Yeah. Not the.
And Vlad's got
fucking
TP. He's just gonna
throw
heal and
cheese.
TP back. That's game.
Yeah. This is the push here.
So much damage.
Oh my
AR
god.
is running away with this one.
Damn, boy.
Jeez. Alright. GG.
Him.
I thought they were gonna let it through, honestly. I would have let it through.
Just to send a message. You're the sub here.
Oh, that guy's not the real jungler for this team? Who's the real jungler for this team?
Will.
Oh,
Mr. Chill Wayne.
Oh, Chill Wang.
The hell are you so
That's it.
Oh, he finally
the
goes
shutdown
down.
does go down.
Small.
Small consolation prize.
Wow.
And AR moves to 2-0.
Pretty dominant performance by Mr. AR.
It was crazy as they started off behind when Kindred invaded Viego and killed him at his red.
That sounds like Adam.
Started
I mean,
on the
I
back.
didn't see that, but that sounds practical. That sounds probable.
The Kindred then went mid and they traded at least 1 for 0. I don't recall if they killed the Victor or not. They at least blew his flash, but overextended mid after they got the kill topside.
Isn't that perfectly balanced damage chart with the
red, yeah.
the AP and AD damage basically equivalent.
Ooh. Adam doing the most damage on his team from the jungle position. What else is new? Agreed.
I've seen this one before.
So, who do we want for the post-game interview?
I don't know, Dan. I believe in you.
Yes.
All right, let
Well,
me
it can't
check.
be the jungler. Because he's a sub. We don't want to talk to a sub. No, that's a sub. We're not going to talk to a sub. We're going to talk to Zane. Probably.
Do we have another game after this, or is it just this one today?
I mean, Barry Allen erased them from the bot lane very early in the game too. So if
All right.
jungler, then
Got a Varion coming in.
that works.
Post Vlad
Hello.
pick.
Oh, yeah, I was impactful for sure.
All right, Dan's.
My question is, so you guys fell behind with an early invade from Caribou. How do you guys like keep your heads cool, calm, and collected to just bounce back pretty quickly and then take control of the game?
I think we knew that once we get to the late game, if we just try to farm it out, keep playing safe, and take the advantages that we can get, we'll end up in a good spot eventually. Like the first kill on Drew, like at the Krugs, I didn't notice at first that Kindred was there, and I had a huge wave crashing, and I got a bit confused and was hesitant, like where to go, what to do, so I may have been able to help. But yeah, he recovered well, and bot lane got their own kills, give us another boost, and I just tried to keep farming it out, try to stay in the game, get to a point where I can do damage, even though I didn't do that much later on. But yeah, we had good champions to go into the late game with, so we just trusted in the process.
All right. So you guys move on to 2-0. And my question is there any upcoming team that you guys are looking forward to going up against?
I don't have the schedule like in my head right now, or like what's coming up next. I'm pretty sure I'm excited for next week. Let me check.
Let's see. Next week is versus THD.
Oh, that's us.
Yes. Yeah. I'll be. I'm excited for the game. It'll be good fun.
Okay. Any shoutouts for your fans?
For my fans, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think I did anyone justice this game. I was just kind of coasting by.
But the Acid Rabbits fans.
Oh, the Acid Rabbit fans, I appreciate all the support. I see all the copy pastas from last week as well. Supporting on Decane.
True.
So I appreciate it. Having a great time. My first season, but having a fun time so far. Really enjoy playing with all the guys on the team. And yeah, that's really the most I could ask for. And yeah, thanks to everyone tuning in and supporting us today too.
All right, I've got nothing else, so.
Yeah, fair enough. I was not prepared. I feel, yeah, there were people that did on Morning Game that could have been part of the interview, but Blazon kind of got me there, just being like, "Oh yeah, we'll send our Vlad," and I didn't even hear what he was saying. So I'm here now. So yeah.
The thing is, if you guys keep winning, you can send somebody else now because you've been interviewed.
Right? I didn't catch that.
So now that if you guys keep winning, you send somebody else now. So you've done your part.
True.
So now you're free.
I have not done. Yeah, exactly. Now they're up. I can just relax for the next win. I can just sit back.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to Drew as well for the sub. Crazy Viego gameplay.
True. All right, I think with that, we're going to call it a night. Tune in tomorrow for, I believe it's it's Wednesday. It should be THG versus Deep Dive and Milwaukee Bucks Baby versus Good Boys.
There's another one too. POTSC's that day too. It's all three.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Triple header.
It's going to be a lot. And then you get to cap it off the next day, Dan. Aren't you lucky?
Aren't I lucky?
Alright. Thank you, everyone. GG's. Goodbye to stream. Congrats on the win, Mr. AR, I guess, as Mayo would say. Peace out.